Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, we got a unusual floor plan here today. This is a 2007 Winnebago Sightseer. Brand new floor plan for this year in the Sightseer lineup. It's called the 35J. 35 feet 2 inches long. Two big deep slide outs. And the best thing about it, folks, 10,034 original miles. I don't run across a gym like this very often. Got 43 hours on the generator, not been a live-in unit. This is a great floor plan for those of you who have families that doesn't want a Class C, but you still got to sleep up to 8 people, and this can do that. So you got the sleeping capacity of a Class C with all the amenities and all the benefits of a Class A, including hydraulic leveling jacks, more storage, bigger tanks, better insulation, designed more to take on a long trip. But it is a bunkhouse model with a king bed, two 30-inch wide bunks, and of course table and sofa bed. And the motorhome is in beautiful condition to be the age. We bought this unit, and we had the original 07 tires on it. So before we drove it back, I think we drove it 700 or 800 miles. We stopped and had brand new tires put all the way around it. So it's got brand new tires, 700 or 800 miles on them. That's it. And we're going to go around it, folks. I'll show you anything I see that you need to know about and see what you think. Both slide outs have awning toppers, both in great shape. 5500 Onan Gasoline generator, 43 hours. Looking around it, folks, the only negative I see is, like most Winnebagos this year did, got a few little cracks in the stripes. Nothing to worry about, but you got to realize, as low mileage as this RV is, it's still a 12-year-old motorhome, so you're going to have little things like cracks on the stripes. That's pretty normal. Of course, this is a Winnebago, so you do get the benefit of a fiberglass roof. No delamination. Like I said, you got a few stripes right here. Probably been that way for a while. Brand new tires. You can still see the sticker on top of the tire. Crack stripe up there is cracked a little bit. But looking around it, folks, got a 5,000-pound towing capacity and hitch on the back. It's got the 3-camera backup system, so you've got side cameras and rear camera. And you can see your second slide out right here. Still got a good finish on it, folks. Winnebago's a great RV. I own one myself, folks. And the reason why, this is the only brand out there that builds 80% of their own parts in-house. And they stock parts going back to 1968. And they're one of the few manufacturers, if you need a part from Winnebago, you can order direct from the manufacturer. Now, other brands, you got to go through dealers. Dealers mark the price up substantially, then sell you the part. Not with a Winnebago. You can order it directly from Winnebago. 6-gallon DSI water heater. Winnebago was one of the first. Of course, a little more stripes right there, and I'm just pointing this stuff out, folks, because I know whoever buys this motorhome is probably going to be traveling a pretty good distance. So I don't want surprises any more than you do. That's why I like to point out the good and bad, because I never portray these things to be new RVs. They are used. Windshield looks good. I don't really see anything there to be concerned with. Got some tint on the top of it. And this does have the Ford chassis. This is the first year of the single overhead cam 6.8 V10, which has the upgraded horsepower of 362 horsepower. This is the most powerful gas engine you could buy in 2007. 362 horsepower. You know, most diesels don't even have that much horsepower. Of course, diesel's got the torque. But this thing will take you down the road as fast as you would ever want to take a vehicle this size. It's got the Ford 5-speed Torqueshift transmission, which was designed to be Ford's copy of an Allison transmission. Very, very, in some ways, superior. But it's got a 5-speed automatic transmission. Fiberglass roof. Winnebago was also the first brand to build their own aluminum frames in-house. And there's a distinct advantage to that, folks. You know, Fleetwood and Coachman and everybody else buys aftermarket frames. So the same frame that is on a Fleetwood Bounder may be on a Coachman Sport Coach, or maybe on a Four Winds Hurricane. So they have to design. So their engineers have to design a motorhome around that frame. Well, Winnebago wasn't happy with the consistency of the quality they were getting from the aftermarket frame companies. So they did something very unusual. They built their own extension of their factory, and their engineers design and build their frames for this specific motorhome. So this frame is for a 2007 35J Winnebago Sightseer. You've got a great fit and finish because of that, and they can control the quality. There's no wonder Winnebago's a name that's pretty much synonymous with all RVers. I mean, this, this is a brand that stood the test of time. And you're going to love the inside, folks. Power steps work great. This is all original carpet. Nothing's been changed on it. There's one or two little things in here I'll point out that's not factory, but pretty much everything else is 100% factory, not been messed with. I mean, the upholstery, the carpet, there's no smoke, no pet odors. I mean, this, folks, is a nice Class A motorhome. Got a manual point satellite dish on the roof, 10,034 miles, and that is verified Carfax and title. I know the camera looks jumpy, but that's because it's a CRT monitor. This is a digital camera. The refresh rate is not compatible. So on film, on video, it's going to look like it's jumpy a little bit, but in person, it's steady picture. And it's a 3-camera system, so you've got the side view cameras. Looks like somebody's added some kind of LED light strip on the front. I don't know if that works or not. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on, but I'm going to leave it there for now in case somebody wants to mess with it or remove it. Comfortable, soft leather chairs, a swivel for party seating. It's got the hydraulic leveling jacks. It's got TV overhead. All the electronics are in here. I believe it's got a 300-watt inverter for if you want to run the TV if you're not hooked to shore power. Got a DVD player. Stereo, everything looks good up here, folks. Got a little remote control that goes to the radio, so you don't have to reach down while you're driving to change the station or turn it up. Of course, you got tilt, cruise. You're going to like the way that 362 horsepower drives. I'm going to tell you, it's great. Got a chair right behind your passenger seat. Remember, both these front chairs swivel for party seating, so, you actually got sitting for 3 right here, not counting your sofa and table. Sofa makes a bed. Of course, all hardwood cabinetry. Of course, this is a crowned fiberglass roof. That means that it's not flat. It's rounded, so water has a harder time standing up there. Looking back here, folks, looks like somebody's added a little battery-powered LED light that works. Table booth makes a bed. Should have little trays that slide out for extra cutlery or whatever else you want to put there. So you can sleep 4 up here and then 4 in the back. Sleep a total of 8. The carpet, the linoleum looks great. Kitchen counters look awesome. Nothing to worry about there. Double basin sink. Stove eyes. I mean, folks, this motorhome just does not show any use. And it's used on the, I'm sure, I know the outside's got a few cracks, but this is a convection and microwave. So so you got 2 ovens in here. Microwave oven, electric oven, so you can bake in this electric oven, then your gas oven down here. Refrigerator, freezer works. You know, we call this is the original ice maker. So technically, you could say this thing has an ice maker. And that's the ones that came in it when it's new. Sliding door for privacy. You know, you've got some really neat features, some slide out trays right here. 3 of those here. Open this up, you've got 2 bigger ones, so you've got a nice sized pantry. Step back here, and this is the bunk area. These are 73 inches long, 30 inches wide. They've each got individual TVs. And they also have jacks for headphones, and these TVs also have built-in DVD players. Privacy curtain on each bunk. Good thing about it, the kids are right across from the bathroom. Step in here, you've got a nice shower. Skylight, of course, this bar just comes out. That's just to hang extra clothes. Everything in here looks good. Got the carpeted headliner. There's no signs of water damage or stains, or there's no odors in here, nothing like that. And this is cool too. Look, step back here, and you've got a solid door for privacy between the adults and the kids. And you've actually got a king-size bed. And this is the only floor plan Sightseer that you could get with a king-size bed. And that's actually standard, if I'm not mistaken. But you got a king island bed in here. Plenty of reading lights, storage. At the foot of the bed, you've got a big hanging closet, another TV back here. Storage underneath the bed. You've got nightstands on each side of it. Little decorative picture in the back, which I'm sure you can change if you want to. Got some pretty neat features. I like the wall paneling in here. It gives it a little different look than just a plain, boring white. Got a little pattern to it. So you can sleep up to 8. And still get all, like I said, the amenities of a Class A over a Class C is quite a bit. The ride and drive is, to me, is a lot better. You can see more because you're sitting up. You got a bigger windshield. And you get more living area. So you can sleep 8, and you can swivel these chairs around. There's 3 on the sofa, a couple at the table. And so you can sleep 8 and still have a sitting area for 8 people as well, or actually a little bit more. Pretty neat. Got double ducted airs. It's got a propane furnace. We've already done a preliminary check, folks. The generator, the fridge works, the airs work, furnace works. I had it on earlier trying to warm it up in here because it's still pretty chilly outside. It works great. Lights work. Some of the high intensity lights, like over here over the sofa, have been changed out with LED bulbs, which is nice because they don't get as hot. But this is a great family Class A, and this is the floor plan you don't see very often. And how often do you see a 10,000-mile motorhome? And this is what amazes me, folks. According to NADA, MSRP was $105, and that's without any options, which this one I'm sure has a few. $105,000. Let's just say $100,000. Original owner pays around $100,000 for it by the time they pay fees and taxes and all that junk. Uses it for 10,000 miles. Actually, it had less than 10,000 miles when we bought it. So actually, they only used it 9,000 and some odd miles. But here's what I'm thinking, folks. Visualize big stack of crisp $100 bills, $60,000 worth of $100 bills, brand new, stacked up. Imagine it sitting on this kitchen counter right here. Now, how many trips can you get out of an RV and only put 9,000 some odd miles on it? A few trips to the beach, maybe use it 6, 7 times, 8 times, maybe. That 7, 8 times, handful of times they used it. Imagine picking up that $60,000 that's sitting here on the kitchen counter, carrying it outside and dumping it into the lit campfire and watching it burn, because that's exactly what the original owners did, or what anybody will do when they buy a new motorhome. Money wasted. I mean, the depreciation value on a new motorhome is just absolutely astronomical, folks. And when you buy a brand new motorhome, I don't care what kind of deal you think you got on it. When you take possession of that new motorhome and you drive it off that new dealer's lot, as soon as you cross out of that parking lot onto the street, You can take it down the street half a mile, flip a U-turn, bring it back, want to sell it back to them. It lost 1/3 of whatever you just paid for it in that amount of time because it officially became a used RV and it wasn't new. 33% of whatever you just paid for it, it's gone. And the bad thing is, and this is what gets a lot of people on new RVs, you finance one. And that value goes down, but your payoff stays the same. You still owe what a new RV cost, but you own a used RV. So, folks, that's what I'm saying. You cannot win buying new. And, man, this, to be an 07, is clean. It's way under book. I don't go by NADA, but look up retail with 10,000 miles. Don't worry about adding any options. We're $7,000, $8,000 under what the NADA says I should sell it for. This same motorhome is online at other dealerships with 40, 50, 60,000 miles for close to 50. I've got this one, folks, with 10,000 miles. We're going to go through an extensive component checkout, RV components. So pretty much 95% of the systems on this RV will be checked, guaranteed to work. And we've already checked the major stuff, so we know there's no issues there. And we're going to do all that, plus give you a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that we purchase on your behalf for your peace of mind. Accepted at a network of dealers nationwide. You're going to get that. You're going to get a complete orientation after it's been through service and cleanup. My guys, once this unit's been cleaned up and serviced, ready to go, and meets the approval of my service manager when he does his final walkthrough, you're going to get a one-on-one orientation with the tech that checked it out. He's going to show you everything on our list that works, how to operate everything, answer any questions you have, give you tips, tricks, pointers, show you how to operate everything. Make sure you operate everything fluently, and all that's included, folks. And you can record him with your phone or camera while he's doing it. You get 21 nights of free camping, good up to a 12-month period, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. Year of free camping, that's $1,000 right there. You get the 90-day warranty, which you can extend very affordably. All of that, folks. All of that. $39.9. No games, gimmicks, no surprise fees. $39.9 applicable sales tax. That's it. Haggle free. We don't discount. We don't negotiate. We put our best price on there, and that's why we sell 500 to 600 RVs a year. Now, if you want me to price this thing for $47.9 or $49.9 like everybody else has theirs, yeah, we can start haggling, going back and forth, but why do all that effort just to get to where we're at now? And here's the thing, if I posted this unit for the same price as everybody else, how's this one going to stand out besides the 10,000 miles? Everybody looks at price before they look at anything else, and they're automatically going to be drawn to the one with the lowest price. Same way like you buy a TV. So you want a 60-inch Samsung, 4K Ultra TV, smart TV, all this stuff. You've got a particular make and model picked out that you want. You're not going to go to the store that sells it for the highest price or the website that has the highest price. You're going to get online. You're going to go to Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and everywhere else that sells electronics online, and you're going to go with the one that's got the lowest price. And it's the same way with RV shopping. Internet has changed how people do business, buying and selling. So we don't haggle, folks, because if it wasn't one of the lowest priced ones on the internet, you wouldn't be interested in the first place. So, you know, we don't charge any fees, though. Now, you go to these other dealerships, and the few that haggle, they're going to add, whatever they knock off the unit, they're going to add back in extra fees, dock fees, prep fees, tag and title fees, inspection fees, freight fees. They're going to add sometimes thousands of dollars worth of fees. And let me tell you a secret, folks, is all those fees are 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. Only thing you're required to pay is the sales price and any applicable sales tax. By the way, folks, call ahead. Everybody has to pay tax. It's the cost of living in this great country. However, the amount you pay and when and where you pay it varies from state to state. No two states have the same sales tax laws. And some states even give you credit if you've got a trade-in. So just so that there's no surprises for you, contact my sales department at 706-965-7929. Tell them which one you're looking at, ask and tell them how you're paying for it, and they will give you a sales tax estimate as well as tell you when and where you got to pay. And that way there's no surprises for anyone. Also, while you got them on the phone, have them email or fax you a list of our inspection sheet of everything that we inspect and guarantee to work when you pick it up. Also, ask them what the current lead time on a Class A checkout is, which shouldn't be long at all. Folks, this is why we started doing these preliminary checks. We check the stuff that takes the longest to repair if it doesn't work, like the jacks, slide out, generator, fridge, airs, all that stuff. So when we do the final checkout, we recheck that stuff, but then we go through the water system. We go through awning, drawers, cabinets, interior functions, lights, make sure your beds fold out, all that stuff. Stuff that if it doesn't work, we can repair pretty quickly. So it's really cut down our overall time to inspect one, make sure it's up to our standards. So, we can get these done a lot faster than we could, say, last year because we started doing these preliminary checks. And so far, it's worked out great. And like I said, you'll get the orientation. You'll get a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. How many dealers sell one with the lowest mileage for the lowest price online and then give you all that other stuff as well and not charge you any extra fees? Folks, that's why we've been in business 51 years. Family owned and operated since 1968. Now, I can't think of a better testimony to tell you about the way Parkway RV Center does business, the customers, the way we treat our customers, the price and the quality of the used RVs that we sell any better than that statement right there. 51 years, family owned and operated, 3 generations. Folks, let me tell you, we're a great place to buy from. We've been around a long time. We've always been here for you, always going to be. We're a high volume dealership, so please don't get mad if you call and this unit's already sold. I never delete my YouTube videos. I got 2,400 plus. People love them because they're an archive of information. And they help our Google search ranking, so I leave all the videos on our YouTube channel, mostly for the YouTube, they increase our Google search rankings. So anyway, folks, please call ahead. Like any used vehicle you're looking at online, always call before coming to look to make sure it's available. I cannot stress that enough. If you come down here, and I don't care how far you come from, if you come down here without calling first and letting us know you're coming and what you're coming to look at, and you get here and the unit's sold, don't get mad because I'm going to tell you right now, I told you so. You can fly in. A lot of customers. We have a few sets of customers a week that fly in. We pick you up at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport for free and bring you here. But folks, option A price, $39.9. The only way we discount our prices is if you take the as-is option B price. Option B is you bypass. Now, we've done a preliminary check, so you don't have to worry about the major stuff. But you're going to bypass the full inspection. You're not going to get the warranty, the free camping. You're not going to get the orientation. Basically, like buying for sale by owner, jump in it. We'll put the rooms in. You take it as is. If anything's wrong with it, you're responsible for repairing it, and there's no exclusions to that. It doesn't matter if it's drivetrain, RV component, structure component, whatever. If it's not fixed, if it's not working, you got to fix it. So if you're willing to buy one under those conditions, we will give you a discounted price because A, we have to pay for that warranty. B, we have to pay a certified RV tech, check this unit out. Those guys don't work for cheap. And 3, we have to pay them for the orientation and the free camping and all that other. So basically, the option B price, you get the motorhome as it sits, as is. We did put new tires on it. You get a starter kit With all your camping essentials, you get that with option A or B, which is sewer hose, water hose, stuff, adapters, chemicals, stuff that you got to go at other RV dealerships, go in their store, spend $100 on after you just bought an RV from them. We give you that stuff. We give you instructional DVDs to watch at home or in your motorhome and more. All that's included with option A or B. Plus you get a drive-out tag, no extra charge, good in all 50 states. But option B, you get the motorhome as is, you get the starter kit, the DVD, and a drive-out tag. That's it. So if you can buy one under those conditions, contact us. We'll give you a haggle-free option B price. And folks, it doesn't matter to us if you're paying cash or you're financing or you're trading in or a combination of all three. It's all the same to us. Modern dealers don't keep hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash in a safe at home, hiding it from the IRS like a lot of dealers used to do back in the 70s and 80s. Cash is actually, we follow all government and state laws religiously. We have to keep our license. So you bring me cash over $10,000, we do it 8,300 form. There's no way around it, folks. Those of you who pay cash, you know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, keep that in mind. And keep in mind, kind of dangerous to travel with large amounts of money. A lot of states have, like Tennessee, you don't want to get pulled over with a large amount of cash, trust me. And you never want to tell the cop that you have it. Anyway, folks, we prefer wire transfer or cashier's check if you're just gonna pay for it out of pocket instead of $100 bills. But we're not going to turn it down either. So anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. That number's answered 24/7. Email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, and visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Sorry about that, folks. Battery had to do a quick change. Check out our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, for our latest inventory of used Class A's. Made it really easy for those of you on YouTube to go to my website. Go to the video description below if you're watching this video on YouTube, like most of you are. And in the description, in the first paragraph, is a link. Click on that link. It'll take you to my used Class A page. You're going to get a lot more information on my website than what I've disclosed in the video. You're going to see some pictures. You're going to see a factory sales brochure. Hardly anybody does this either, in PDF format. And you can study that. You'll know more about this 07 Sightseer than I do or anybody else. You study that brochure. I'll have credit applications, and yes, credit financing is available with approved credit. Keep in mind, banks consider these luxury items, so they do require a mandatory 10% down cash or trade equity. And yes, we do take trades. I even have a trade-in appraisal form for you to fill out if you have a trade, and that'll start the process. I trade for, obviously, RVs, and we'll trade for vehicles. We'll trade for boats in some cases. We'll trade for local property, local, not out of town. We'll trade for gold, silver. I know this sounds crazy, but we've traded for all this stuff in the past. Guns, jewelry, coin collections, pretty much anything of value that we can sell legally and not have to feed every day. We'll try to trade for it. We're not afraid to put a trade-in value on anything. If we can get a value on it, we'll put a trade-in figure on it. So definitely call us. We trade for stuff other dealers wouldn't think of. Anyway, give us a call if you're interested. Nationwide delivery service is available. Contact us for a quote. And folks, like I said, we've been doing this for 51 years. We don't get in a hurry. You know, we don't believe in rushing the process. Everything's got its due process. And you try to rush it, you try to bypass parts of it, mistakes will be made. We've learned that over 50 plus years. You know, this is a big investment for somebody. Give us time, let us do it right. And we have our process in place for a reason, folks. And I promise you, you'll be a satisfied customer if you go by if you go by the way we do business. And you're going to save money. You're going to get a nice motorhome. And, you know, and of course, folks, like I said, we've been doing this a long, long, long time. Our methods are tried and true. Anyway, if you got any questions, our phone number is 706-965-7929. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm at 14,000 plus subscribers. I want to see that number grow. Feel free to share this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to leave a comment. I read every comment that's on there, and I'll try to answer them when I can. If you got any questions, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.